Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel Augusto Argandoña Fine Arts. Anytime in the course of this narrated tutorial, you can click on the subscribe button to subscribe to my channel. And I would also appreciate your comments in regards to this video, or for that matter, any of the other videos in my channel. This tutorial is about how to paint a beautiful flower that we have all over Florida, particularly in the southwest, middle of the state, and the south, all the way down to the Florida Keys. And this is the bird of paradise. It's a beautiful flower. It's very graceful. It's quite large for a flower. And it has a variety of colors, as you're gonna see, which I already did my initial sketch. I may follow some of those lines, I may not, but I wanted you to see how the shape is like. It starts with a fairly thick stem, and it has a sort of a cone shape base, which ends up in a very sharp point. And from there, the petals come into forming sort of like the flames of a fire, if you will. And it has some oranges, some yellows, some reds, and it has some blue and purples also. It's a very beautiful flower. So, but the purpose of this demonstration, this tutorial, is to show how to paint bird of paradise flower with watercolors. So without much ado, I'm going to just go ahead and start with the fun part of this demonstration, and that's the painting part. I'm going to be using, for the most part, my flat brushes, because as you will see, the best way to do those petals is using the flat brushes. Because if you use a round brush like this, it can be done, but most likely you will end up having to do this in order to get the shape. And it's not going to look as natural as when you will see me use this brush, a flat brush. Because with this flat brush, I'm going to start at one point, press the brush, come over here, and then fold it and end in a nice point. I could also use this brush, which will be a little larger for larger petals, and do the same thing. So I may use both brushes. I may even end up using this 1/4 inch flat brush for some of the smaller ones. All right, so I will start by using the smaller flat brush. I'm going to start by adding a little bit of water to this area of this base cone, if you will, like that. I'll start with that flower. And now I'm going to make a combination of aureolin yellow and cerulean blue, mostly the cerulean blue. And come over here and do this base portion like this, like that. And I'm going to add a little bit more of the blue, the yellow. This time I'm going to bring some new gamboge, which is a really nice, very transparent yellow. Do this like that. Now I'm going to bring some cobalt blue by itself and come over here and do that all the way to that point. Clean my brush and bring more of the cobalt blue. And you notice how I folded the brush. Start over here, press it, and start folding, and right to the point like that. I'm also going to bring some clean ultramarine blue and start darkening that blue area. Press, fold, and end like that. Okay, now I'm going to clean my brush again, and I'm going to bring some rosemary. And bring that rosemary over here. See how that rosemary breaks the blue? Really beautiful. It makes a really nice transparent color. Bring a little bit more of that rosemary. Fold and finish. Come over here, press, fold, and finish. I'm going to bring a little bit of that rosemary here, like that. Clean my brush. This is going to dry much lighter, so I'm going to bring a little bit more of that rosemary, a little bit more intense this time. Yeah. There we go. Now I'm going to clean my brush, get all that color out, and bring the ultramarine blue again. Then come over here, like that. Okay, now I'm going to bring the aureole in yellow with the cobalt blue in this lower area. Like I said, this portion has a rainbow of colors, like that. It's a really beautiful transition of colors. Some green mixed with that in this lower area. Right down to that tip, like that. Okay, now I'll clean my brush again and bring some of the yellow into this section, the stem. Some of the blue, like that. There. I'm gonna let that dry. Bring this over here like that, a little bit more. And I'll also bring a little bit of violet to complement some of the other colors that are here. And I'm not trying to make this up. All these colors are in this flower. Like that. Clean my brush, and with a thirsty brush I'm going to blend this like that. There. Okay, now I'm going to bring some of the yellow with the rosemary and come over here and start doing the other section. It has sort of a broken pattern, light section like that. I'm going to bring some orange into that. Like that. And some alizarin crimson to finish it off. Like I said, all of these colors are in this flower. There, we have a little bit of that colors over here too. There, like that. Okay, so now I'm going to clean my brush really good, pick up some cobalt blue, very strong cobalt blue mixture, very strong mixture of cobalt blue, and I'm going to include with that a little bit of mineral violet. And come over here And it starts over here like this, and this starts kind of thick and then very thin like that, and it has another section like this. Like that. And then I'm going to blend this area into the white, bring some manganese blue, and do that too. There, like that. Okay. Now I'm going to start with some new gambos. Quite a bit of water in my brush, pigment, and watch this. Just hold the brush this way. Don't hold it like that. Hold the brush about halfway. Start over here. Press, drag, and lift. We'll do a little bit more. You need a little bit more water in the brush to do this. Start over here. Press, drag, and fold, like that. A little bit more water. Same thing over here. Press, drag, and fold. You need quite a bit of water to do this. Like that. Press, drag, and fold. Press, drag, lift, and fold. Same thing over here. You press, drag, lift, and fold. Okay? So now I'm going to bring in the orange, fairly strong orange color, and do the same thing. Press, drag, and fold. Press, drag, and fold. A little bit more water in the brush. Same thing over here. Press and fold. Like I said earlier, I'm not following my pencil lines. And fold. Press, drag, and fold. Press, drag, and fold. Now I'm going to bring in some alizarin crimson into that, especially over here. Like that. Same thing over here. All these colors are fairly transparent colors. Like that. There. Press, drag, and fold. Press, drag, and fold. There. In my brush, get a little bit more of the alizarin crimson and connect this right into the base of that cone with the flower, like that, there. Okay, I'll clean my brush again, and with a thirsty brush I'm going to lift some of this color, like that. Press and connect, press and connect, press and connect, there. Lastly, I'm going to bring some brown matter, fairly strong, with almost a thirsty brush. and come over here and do the tips. Like that. You can do a little bit with your finger. Start over here, press, and go the other opposite way, there, like that. And that flower is pretty much done. So we'll start with the other one on the other side. We'll do a little bit of a variety. Come over the stem over here like this. A little bit of the yellow, like that. A little bit of the blue and the green coming over here. Press, drag, and fold. Bring a little bit of the rosemary. Put some of that rosemary over here, a little bit over here, and come over here and press, fold. Like that. Then I'm going to bring some of the manganese blue and the cobalt blue. Press and fold like that. Press and fold, and that's stem and that cone is almost done, like that. There. I'm going to bring a little bit of the violet, mineral violet, to this area. There, like that. And now I'm going to bring in some of the orange and Elysian crimson. I have in my palette already, and come over here, like that. A little bit more color there, like that. Brush, clean my brush, bring a little bit of the yellow. There we are. Now we'll do the same thing, but this time I'm going to start with combinations of the colors, yellows and oranges. I'm going to start over here. Start, press, and fold like that. Need more water. Press, fold, and lift like that. Press, fold, lift. Press, fold, lift, and fold. Like that. There. A little bit of the yellow. Start at the other end. Well, we'll start over here. Press. Continue pressing. Fold. And finish. Same thing over here. Press. Fold. And finish. Connect those petals a little bit into the other flower. I'm going to bring some of the Elysian crimson and do the same thing. There. Press, fold, and lift. Press, fold, and lift. Press, fold, and lift. And that's done. I'll clean my brush and I'll bring some aureole in yellow by itself and watch what happens here. Press, hold, and lift. See, the aureole in yellow breaks it up, breaks out the pigment, and it really creates a beautiful, beautiful transparency. Here we are. There. But we need to create a difference in the shape, so I'm going to bring some of the brown matter and start with this on this end. Like this. There's the difference. Now I'm going to clean my brush again and bring some clean burnt sienna. And the ends of some of these petals that are beginning to dry already. Like that. Start over here. Press my brush in the palette. Start at the tip. Come over here, fold it, and fold it again, and like that. Start at the tip, fold it again, and end like that. There we are. Get some of the mineral violet, and come over here, press, release the pressure, and we're going to go right onto the tip. Also use the cobalt blue. Press, release the pressure, and go like that. Over here, press, release the pressure, and connect those two areas like that. There. That's it, and the flower is done. So now I'm going to use this brush, and I'm going to pick up some of the cerulean blue with some of the yellow that's already in my palette. Add a little bit of the cobalt blue that's already there too. Combine and do some of the leaves. Same thing, start with a little bit of a stem there. Add some more water to the brush and then press, fold, and lift. Very natural looking leaf. I'm going to bring a little more of this yellow that's already in my palette. Bring some ultramarine blue into it. I'm going to bring in some raw sienna into it. Like that. I'll start over here again. Press. Start folding. And there. Very natural looking leaf. More ultramarine. There. I'm going to do another one over here. Press and lift. Connect that area like that. And the leaves are very wide and very long too. Like that. Now I'm going to bring in some permanent sap green with ultramarine. Maybe make a darker leaf. And come back over here. Press and lift. Like that. And there's another leaf over here. Press, fold, and come down. Like that. Bring this all the way down, this all the way down. And this will come over here. Like that. here. Like that. And here. And here. There, like that. And I'm gonna just leave it like that because I just wanted to give it a little bit of a feel for the shape of the leaves. I'm gonna bring in some on the sea green into that mixture and some Payne's gray, darken some of these leaves also. Lift and go like that. Something over here. Make this darker. Press, lift, and lift. There we are. Just leave it like that. So that's how you do. That's how you paint bird of paradise flowers. You can also give a little bit more definition using some burnt sienna, very strong burnt sienna, burnt amber, and a alizarin crimson to some of these areas here, like that. Just barely touch a few things. Come over here and give it a little bit. The tips are always kind of dry, so there, like that. Over here, same thing. Like that. Like that. A little bit more of those colors and do these tips. Like that. There. And that's it. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this demonstration and have fun painting the bird of paradise flowers. And please visit my website at aafinearts.com, where you will see information about my virtual classes and a selection of my paintings and prints. And then please also remember to subscribe to my channel. Until next time.